All right, welcome back to hopefully the final part of this game. This is part 17 of our Let's Play of Coffee Talk. So, right now we're going to be focusing on trying to get the true ending. So, this episode should be a fairly short one. I'm only going to be reading dialogue that's new. So, to get the true ending, we have to replay certain days and get a specific outcome. So, let's go ahead and do this. I tried this a couple of times off camera and I, I wasn't able to get it because I wasn't playing the entire day to its fullest. I'm not sure if that's even a thing, but this achievement has been kind of a pain in the butt. All right, so we're going to go ahead and skip all this. So, from some of my research, it's essentially just playing the game normally. Go ahead and give her espresso. Okay, so I think this is the new dialogue right here. So, you were about to tell me about your meeting in the elevator. Oh yeah, that. Huh? Wait, I didn't tell you that. How did you know? Well, I was just guessing. No way, a guess could be that specific. You're being very suspicious. Maybe. Gulp. You have another news source. I have no comment. I knew it, but I haven't told anyone about this. Oh, wait. Was there someone who saw me entering the elevator in a hurry? Theorize all you want. I won't comment on anything. Okay. I understand the importance of keeping your sources confidential, so I'll pretend you never said anything. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So where were we? Your plan to do something. All right, so I think this is this is the same dialogue. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that. All right. There's Lua again. Anything with chocolate in it. So just go ahead and give her hot chocolate. Go ahead and serve that. Cup of chocolatey goodness. Okay, so I believe all this is the essentially the same. I think the only dialogue that was new about this one compared to part one was me sort of like saying about the elevator before she even mentioned that. Okay, something bitter to keep me awake. Milk and oat. Draw some latte art. I think he just gets a. I think it's just like a latte. Cafe latte. I think it's that. So coffee, milk. Sorry, player, but you're not going to get any art. I just want to get this achievement and put this let's play to rest. Let's see if he says anything different. Here's your order. No art, huh? That's a bummer. So that's kind of new. Tastes good though. All right, so after all that, they kind of go into a little bit of a fight. She goes away to go right in the corner. Should we move to the other seats? She's cool there. They kicked you out. Da 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 da. Yeah, so there's a lot of family drama between these two. Nope. So I think he just gets like a green tea latte. So I don't have. After 17 parts, you would think that I would green tea, milk, memorize all the combinations, but no, I don't. Let's just go ahead and serve it. Here's your order, green tea latte. Good, thank you for this. I want to say that's pretty much about it. So again, it's going to be a little bit of a speed run. Were you listening from the corner? All right, so we'll go ahead and close up shop for one day. So there are specific days that I have to play, and sort of a reminder is it's going to be the days at the very end of the game when you talk with, I guess, the improved Neil, Stealth Neil. So we got to play the first day and the third day, the 8th and the 7th, or in the 14th day. Not those days in particular, but those days in the month. Okay. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Very interesting. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save the game here, and then we will load the game. So that was day one, the 22nd. So day one, so now we got to do the third. So 1, 2, 3. So the 24th. Let's go ahead and restart. All right. Not sure if the mood gives you like a clue. All right. Make peace, not war. I believe that's what that said. Okay, so I think for the most part, this is pretty much the same. So I don't really remember. A cup of honey milk, please. Okay. I believe that's milk McHoney. Okay. I like this song. Yeah, let me just guess. I think it's milk honey. As long as it's like money hell, money honey milk, I think that should be fine. There you go. That's fine. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, here's our favorite character. Seems that there's a cat. I like her face. Okay, so hers just milk. So I'm playing this with both a mouse and a controller. I'm using the instead of me holding the fast forward button, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the right bumper. Okay, we'll go ahead and skip all that. The usual. Give her the usual. Too bad you can't skip that part of the game. The espresso is ready. Okay. As you can see, the fast forward button in the top right hand corner is being held down. I believe this is Mr. Geordie. Or Georgie. I can never get it right. Georgie. There you go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and give him the cough syrup. I don't have that to memory as well. I believe that is green tea, mint, and honey or lemon. Okay, let's see. Cough syrup. Yeah, so green tea, lemon, honey. Okay, green tea, lemon, honey. Should be the cough syrup. Okay, that is definitely the title. Your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup. I'm not sure why there's so much emphasis on that part of the game, but oh well, right? Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn! This is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? So I think that's pretty much, yeah. Thank you for the drink and a place to sit. Good night, Myrtle. Titarashai. There you go. Okay, what the hell is that? She just sat there and read. I mean, it's a coffee shop. All right, so the endorsement comes with a discount. I remember that part on episode, I think it was like three or four. Might have been three. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and skip this back and forth. George is going to take the little Miss Rachel back to her home safely. And I think that's pretty much it. I think all this. Oh, okay, here we go. This is new dialogue right here. Probably shouldn't have skipped. So the way how I know it's new dialogue is that I can't fast forward. So, all right, me. I agree with Officer Georgie. You do not need to make a snap decision. I'm sure you and Mr. Henry will find some common ground together. Okay. She's like, huh? She's huh? He's huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? How do you know my father's name? Ah, oh no. What was that? Nothing. Dad's visit this place before? I can't say anything about that. His faces. You were you were just about to say something, weren't you, Officer Georgie, right? Well, I was. I wanted to talk more about your problem, but now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. You need to go home as I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride, but you don't need to, you don't need to talk to your father right away. Okay, so that's all the same dialogue. All right. For those who want context, please watch episode 3. Okay, so that's going to be the third day of this month. So we're going to go ahead and skip a couple of more days on the 8th. All right, so we got to make sure that we save. So I would like to say that when I was doing some off-camera uh I guess what do you call it? When I was trying to get the ending off camera, let's save the game for sure. I didn't get that dialogue, so let me just save it again. I am doing something correct. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be the 29th. The very first time we meet Neil. So on my recording, sorry, not recording, with me doing the off camera practice for this achievement, I do know when I always got this event right, so I didn't get the previous day event right. So we got Mr. Hyde and Mr. Gala. All right, the usual. So this one has been very questionable in the sense that okay, tea, milk, and ginger. So tea, milk, and ginger. When I was looking at different guides, some guy just gave him an espresso, and obviously that's not it. So hopefully, the video that I just watched previous to me recording this works. Go ahead and serve it. Try this. Thank you. Ah, just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help but overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. Okay, sure do. Go ahead and skip all that. See episode 8, I think. Could you make me a tea-based drink? Let's see. So the video I saw was a Midsummer's Dream. There you go. So tea, lemon, honey. Tea, lemon, and honey. It's warm and cool at the same time. Okay, looking at the stats, that is warm and cool at the same time. So let's go ahead and serve it. See if he says anything different. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yep, sure is. I miss her. And then she walks in. Speak of the devil. All right, go ahead and skip all this. Okay. I like Neil. Neil's a good character. All right. Went ahead and said all the backstory. So now we get our third customer, and it is Neil. Good evening, everyone. Nice to see you again, Neil. We are also glad to see you, Barista. Although we did not think that we have told you about the name we use on this earth. Again? Hmm? It's just that, you know, you kind of remind me of our first met on the moon. Ah, really? We have chosen the right name then. Because of that, or because that was where we got, or because that was where we got our name from. I totally butchered that. Apologies for that. This has happened 3 times in a row now. Are you really hiding something here? What are you talking about? Oh well. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling's effort in in intergalactic exploration. Exploration, not exploration. I get it. So uh, I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. Oh, this is the second time, I suppose. Anyways, I saw you from afar when you. Oh yeah, that's right. When you left the coffee shop a few days ago. Hello, my name is Freya. You can say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip all this right here. Challenge accepted. So from the original playthrough, he doesn't care what you give him. However, for the sake of the perfect ending and me trying to find the Milky Way, so milk, honey, and mint. Milk, honey, and mint. All right, Milky Way up top. Let's serve it. Let's see. I hope I got this right. Thank you. What the? Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. This. Well, he turned Super Saiyan. You see that? What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this, this is a breakthrough. We have to report it immediately. Done. Thank you so much from all our kind. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be sure with Freya. I like her face. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in space you call the Milky Way. It's kind of a little bit of a hint, right? What kind of job? We are tasked with a mission to spread our seeds. Okay, so that's pretty much all the same, I believe. Yeah, because it was like, all right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for here. All right, so now we're going to have to do I believe that's the final day. That was really interesting. All right, cool. Midsummer's Dream. So thankfully, if it's the last day, um, there's no there's no brewing. I can just go ahead and skip towards the final parts. So yes, Wednesday. All right, go ahead and save. Yeah, so I believe that is the last day. Sure do. Hopefully I get this right. So right now we're barely at 18 minutes. So again, it's pretty much a short episode, and uh, this game does require a lot of writing. Writing, huh? Reading. Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost in Seattle tourism. So I think this is new, the picture here. I could be wrong. More women have spoken out. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. So everyone's having a good old time. Go ahead and fast forward through this. Hi, y'all. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, you're pretty good. So, how did they react with the draft? Surprisingly, they liked it. That's amazing. I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me that if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me up for a second book. I am so happy for you. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now can take things a little bit slower. I can take things a little bit slower because they gave me a year to finish with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough, of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his, or I heard, I heard Hyde's back from Korea. Yeah, he brought some gifts back. gift bag. I'm not too sure. But he did say he always gives gifts directly. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Gonna go ahead and fast forward through this from New York. That talking about Neil. All right, they do. It's not easy to find someone you're compatible with in such a short amount of time. Okay, so I think I can go ahead and skip this. This is sort of like the ultimatum about them two putting aside their differences and really becoming a couple. Very nice. There they go. By the way, oh, here we go. I haven't seen your final draft. May I read it? Sure. I brought an extra copy. Let me see. Okay, so this is new dialogue because I couldn't skip it. Hmm. The main character is a time traveler. Subtly, or subtly. I mentioned it was just enough to raise suspicion. Where did you get the inspiration for this character? You know the answer. Why would I? Either you're smart enough to get what I mean, or you already know what my answer is. Gulp. Don't think don't think much about it. Don't think about it too much. It's only a story. Anyway, what's that look for? You haven't told me about any other of our friends here. How are they doing? Skip coming for only for 10 days. What do you expect? Okay. Yes, after 17 parts, I cannot read. So some of this stuff is new if I did everything right. So they visit the place now more often since they live nearby. Last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues, obviously marriage. Okay, Hyde returned from his trip to Korea, brought some gifts, and others. Some are special than others. He's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Okay, so Aqua continues to work with the university. She has her best friend and/or partner. But it's strange that Aqua's tentacles are gone. So that's a potential continuity error, and there's Neil. Oh, that's moving. Rachel's back in the recording studio with her solo album, so this part's new. Found a new manager, someone at the news coming back to industry. So that's her father, obviously. The book signing. Finally, Freya finished her book. Signing, have some signing sessions. Massive hit with the novel. So yeah, the first time she was still kind of bummed out that her book didn't sell well, but now it just shows that everything's going right. Okay, so all right. So this is new. So she found out, huh? Clever as usual. I got the achievement. Yay. In some timelines, yeah. But I have to ask you this. Why? Why what? Why do all this? Opening the cafe. Connecting people. I just like to make sure things go all right. Besides, yes, I also have to make sure that I'll exist on the earth. Oh. Ha! That's one hell of an important task indeed. It is. Okay, so with that being said, do we see? Okay, cool. So I think Neil's our father. I believe so. Uh, I don't know who the mother is, but Neil is a doctor. Well, anyways, that was yeah, that's the final part of this game. I really do like it, and it's definitely worth a pickup if you can find it either. I think it's still free with gold on Xbox Live, if I'm not mistaken. But if not, I'm pretty sure it'll be on sale with Steam or the Microsoft Windows Store or whatever they call it now. But I do like this. So really quickly, let's go ahead and just show you my achievements. So yeah, 24 out of 24, got all of the achievements, and God of Caffeine. Find the secret behind the barista. All right, that's cool. Let's see if there's anything new in the gallery. So I believe on part 16, I went ahead and looked through all of this stuff. That's a cool image of Aqua. There's Aqua again. I think I got all of these photos before. Maybe I just don't remember. All right, so let's go ahead and just see if there's anything new here. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, that's kind of a derpy looking Aqua there. I'm not sure. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. So she went. So Rachel went back to the recording studio. And this is the true ending, where her father becomes her new manager. That's all right. It's safe to say that Lua is definitely a very popular character, and I think that's a that is the gender swap Lua. There's all of them, pretty much in their final forms, except for Georgie looks kind of odd. There's Aqua there. So I don't know if there's anything new that comes to mind immediately. Yeah, probably not. Pushes the limit. It's been. Okay, so this is like some backstory stuff here. I don't think I read so since let me just pad this out real quick. Let's just read the comics a little bit. So Coffee Talk push the limit. I've been in front of this coffee shop's entrance for so many times now. This place looks warm and cozy, but I can't bring myself to actually go in. Tomorrow for sure. So it looks like Akko was gonna be a character for sure, maybe earlier than expected, but due to her anxiety, she just didn't show. And here we go. Coffee talk, blurry eyes. So many things are obsessed with. So many beings are obsessed with things they that perish by time, looks, wealth, relationships. After hundreds of years, what could still excite someone about life? So divorce agreement, and a little bit of some backstory with Hyde there. Man, I've been stuck on this page for 3 hours now. What's wrong with me? So that's kind of like going on with their like writer's block there. Gentle Hal within. Another kid showed up in the hospital. He was only lightly bruised, but his sister was inconsolable. Still, I must have reacted too strongly to the blood. Mommy, why is he so scary? Scary? Is it supposed to be scary or scary? Shh, dear, don't point. Did you see his scars? He's a werewolf. I guess it showed. Okay. Some more Baileys right here. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I sent the last design last night. No, that's the final. Wait, another revision? I like this one. Be your mate. Oh, that's gross. Get away from me. This interaction did not yield results as I hoped. I have used the wrong method of communication. I'm home and I'm so beat. Rachel, do you know how late it is? The high school girl shouldn't be home this late. What will the neighbors say? I've already told you I will have lots of night trainings for my upcoming debut. All right, I'm done. Murder Hayden back, yeah. The weekend. It's the weekend. Time to get some rest. What? Bug report at this hour? Okay, right on. So yeah, that's gonna be the final part of Coffee Talk. Again, I like this game. The music is awesome. I highly recommend it. 100% guarantee you can do a better job of reading this game out loud or reading to yourself than I showed in this little series. But just wanted to take a break from something actiony. But I do have a new series in mind coming up. I just gotta wait for the game to be released in about 9 days. A little bit of a hint. But yeah, I appreciate you checking this out if you did, and Like always, try your best to stay safe, and I'll see you in the next series. Thank you for watching.